Did you know that Charlotte, North Carolina is one of the fastest growing cities for young professionals? A recent study shows that 113 people a day are moving to the Charlotte area, and many of them are young professionals. Charlotte, North Carolina is actually ranked number 4 out of the US cities best suited for young professionals, beating out places like Boston and New York City. And it's super easy to see why when you take into account that so many Fortune 500 companies call Charlotte home, like Duke, Bank of America, and Wells Fargo. The Charlotte airport is also one of the most accessible air travel hubs in the region and is rapidly growing, offering more and more direct flights domestically and internationally. Young professionals also love the close proximity to the mountains and also the coast that Charlotte provides. We're right in the middle. And they love that Charlotte is rapidly growing, offering a ton of super cool cultural experiences, a lot of local coffee shops, bars, restaurants, breweries, and so much more. So the activities, lifestyles, and job opportunities make Charlotte a no-brainer for young professionals. But the biggest question we get asked when young professionals are moving to the area is, which neighborhood should I move to? And that's exactly what we'll discuss today. Hi guys, my name is Josh Finigan, team leader with the Finigan Group, powered by eXp Realty, and today we're going to review the top 5 most popular neighborhoods for young professionals here in Charlotte, North Carolina. We will review these neighborhoods, touch on the location, lifestyle, some things to do, and of course jump in and discuss why young professionals love these 5 neighborhoods so much. Number 5 on the list is NoDa, Charlotte's Arts and Entertainment District. If you're a young professional that is looking for a neighborhood that's as expressive and vibrant as your aspirations, then NoDa is exactly where you're gonna find your tribe. Now, NoDa is on this list for multiple different reasons. First off is its location. You're just 3 miles outside of Uptown, and walkability is super easy right here in NoDa. Plus, you have easy access to the Lynx light rail that can take you right uptown or anywhere else you need to go. NoDa is one of the few neighborhoods here in Charlotte that you really don't need a car if you live here. Many people live in NoDa, work uptown, and they really get anywhere they need to go with that light rail or by bike. And when you get back home from work, you can get to some great bars, restaurants, and shops with a quick stroll. Which brings us to another reason why so many people love living here in NoDa is the fantastic access to some great restaurants, bars, and shops, and a ton of really cool music venues. So you can find some really cool pet-friendly restaurants, some awesome breweries, and some really cool places to go on the weekends. NoDa is eclectic, artistic, and above all, it's fun. And you can see that everywhere, especially when you walk down the street and see the detailed murals on all of the buildings. And NoDa is perfect for those young professionals always on the go. With a ton of network spaces and plenty of attractive coffee shops, you'll never be at a miss for a place to connect and unwind. If you would like to know a little bit more about NoDa, what life is like here, we actually did a video describing just that. I'll put a link right up here and in the description below. Number 4 on the list is Uptown. This is the heart of the Queen City. Uptown is comprised of 4 different wards. Now, young professionals really congregate towards the 1st and the 4th ward. But if you're picturing skyscrapers out your window, this is the place you want to be. This is Charlotte's thriving business and entertainment district, which boasts a flourishing financial hub where you'll find some of the headquarters of the big banking giants like Bank of America, Wells Fargo, and Truist. Plus, you'll live just blocks away from the Bank of America Stadium where the Panthers play, the Spectrum Center where the Charlotte Hornets play, and the Truist Field where the Charlotte Knights play. And you will just love exploring all the Uptown has to offer. You'll find some amazing rooftop bars and patios that overlook the breathtaking Charlotte skyline. And outside of work and the busy nightlife scene, you can find countless things to take advantage of. You have countless museums, restaurants, shops, and retail. And you're also going to find some super cool parks all within a couple blocks. Would you like to know a little bit more about living here in Uptown? Well, you're in luck because we dedicated a whole video describing exactly what life is like in Uptown. So I'll put a link up here and in the description below. Coming in at number 3 is Dilworth, one of the most picturesque and historic neighborhoods in Charlotte. Dilworth is a perfect neighborhood for that young professional looking for more of a peaceful vibe. But you are just blocks away from the bustling South End and the bustling Uptown. Plus, Dilworth is home to Freedom Park, Charlotte's largest park and my favorite park in the greater Charlotte area. Not to mention, Dilworth is one of the most walkable neighborhoods in Charlotte. You're going to love exploring your new home, taking a stroll down these tree-lined streets, passing these beautiful historic homes, some fantastic local coffee shops, restaurants, and some great places to relax. Dilworth is the perfect blend of suburban tranquility with urban convenience. If you would like to know a little bit more about living in Dilworth, we actually did a whole video diving deep into what life is like here in Dilworth. I'll put a link up here and in the description below. So number 2 on the list is Plaza Midwood, known for its nightlife and trendy culture. Plaza Midwood is a laid-back community with a very intimate attitude. Here in Plaza Midwood, on one block you'll pass historic homes and office spaces underneath a canopy of century-old trees, and on the next block you're going to find graffiti-covered consignment shops selling secondhand goods. Plaza Midwood stands as a vibrant canvas of Charlotte's diversity and vibrant energy. Plaza Midwood is just a few blocks from Uptown Charlotte, so young professionals love this community because you are super close to the heartbeat of the city while being far enough away to be laid back, relaxed, and still enjoy some great amenities. And the commute, it's a breeze. Plaza Midwood is just 2 miles outside of Uptown. And Plaza Midwood offers super convenient access to a ton of different transportation methods. You can easily drive, bike, or bus right uptown. This means more time to savor your morning coffee at the local cafe before going to work and less time being stuck in traffic. And one big reason young professionals flock to Plaza Midwood is because of its nightlife. There are plenty of low-key dive bars and intimate music venues. And Plaza Midwood offers a vibrant restaurant scene with a ton of different comfort food eateries, barbecue joints, gastro pubs. Plus, a super cool thing that actually just happened is Plaza Midwood will be Charlotte's first social district, allowing you to carry alcoholic beverages in public between 10 a.m. and 10 p.m. in designated areas. So do you like Plaza Midwood and think this may be the neighborhood for you? Well, you definitely want to check out our video where we did a deep dive into what life is like here in Plaza Midwood. I'll put a link up here and in the description below. And number 1 on the list is the crown jewel for young professionals here in Charlotte, North Carolina. That is South End. South End is a place where ambition meets action, where the evenings sparkle with the energy of craft cocktail lounges and live music venues. And guys, nearly 71% of people that call South End home are between the ages of 18 and 35. After all, South End is definitely a magnet for the movers and the shakers. It's a place where the nightlife is as dynamic as the startup scene. If you're looking for a place where your career can thrive by day and your nightlife can sizzle by night, then South End is your area. And the location of South End is unbeatable. You're just a few miles south of Uptown. South End is extremely walkable, bikeable, and you'll find scooters everywhere. Plus, the Lynx Light Rail runs directly through the middle of South End, making anywhere you need to go a breeze. Plus, you're also super close to the Charlotte International Airport and many major highways. South End is bustling with food trucks, super unique shops and boutiques. You have a ton of different outdoor events and fairs throughout the year. Not to mention, South End is home to the most breweries in Charlotte. There's actually 9 here in South End. Plus, you have a ton of different restaurants to choose from and explore when you move here to South End. South End is specifically great for those seeking employment in the health industry, but this community is a magnet for growth, drawing attention from all different types of business, from tech startups to creative agencies. And companies are flocking to South End because of its friendly environment, its innovation, and its promise of a workforce that is as diversified as it is skilled. South End is a place where a young professional can step outside of their modern loft and walk to their new office. Then step outside at lunch for a super swanky networking event or go grab a coffee at a local coffee shop. From the artistic avenues of NoDa to the bustling streets of South End and the eclectic charm of Plaza Midwood to the scenic oak-lined sidewalks of Dilworth and the pulsating heart of Uptown, each neighborhood brings a distinct flavor to the Queen City table. It is clear that Charlotte, North Carolina has no shortage of distinct, swanky, and awesome communities for young professionals to call home. And if you are considering buying, selling, or investing in real estate in the greater Charlotte area, or just have any questions about the area, myself and my team would love to be your real estate resource of choice. Give us a call, text, or email today. Love to learn a little bit more about what you're looking to accomplish. Guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.